So, it's the end of the year, and in true YouTube style, and because I've missed doing these, and I decided to start this series up literally the week before basically everybody at Riot pieced the fuck out the office, so there's no more patch notes. I wanted to make a recap video of all the terrible, tragic things that have happened throughout the year. Remember guys, if you enter a game at exactly 11:40 PM today, just as the clock hits midnight, your team will surrender, starting the year off the right way. Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to yet another mystery gift skin giveaway. Now, I was going to make this the last one of the year, but I have really enjoyed giving away. I've given away like hundreds of dollars worth of skins over the last week or two, and I really enjoy doing it. So I hope you guys have a happy new year. It's already happy new year by the time this is posted, but I hope you have it. And if you still want to enter, I think we're going to keep doing it at least for the rest of January, because I missed almost all of December before I started doing this. So if you want to enter, all you got to do is subscribe, like the video, and comment with your region and name down below. Your region and your summoner name. Let's get into this. Let's start. Let's give some skins. All right, here we go. New year, new skin. Order the banana Soraka. We're getting Soraka skins. I like Soraka. I like the Soraka skin though. All right, next one up. Pulsefire Caitlyn. That's actually, is that at least 1300 or 1800? Okay, that is an 1820 skin. Hell yeah, boys. Let's get another one. Let's go. 1820. The Mighty Jax. Alright, that's kind of mad, but still, we got Pulsefire Caitlyn. That's entirely worth it. Just remember, guys, if you want to put on the notification bell, just so that you can get in and put your name down faster, because I always pick the names within the first 6 hours of the video going live. Have a great new year, guys. If you've got nobody to spend new year with, my Discord is always open. There's always people around. The link will be in the description. Let's not spend New Year's alone, guys. Thank you guys so much for the support. Let's on to the video. So the thing that plagued everyone's lives this year was undoubtedly the Ardent Sensor meta. Giving way to a new breed of Diamond 5 player, League of Legends entered one of the most stagnant states it has ever been in, basically turning the whole thing into what was essentially a tower defense game where you cannot fucking kill anyone because there was always a Janna or a Lulu on the enemy team. Instead of all your usual bans that people actually didn't like to play against, supports took up anywhere from 2 to 6 out of the 10 bans in solo queue, until the point where people were so out of ideas that they were considering bringing back Nunu support.
施錠をしたとはいえ、こんな古い木の扉なんて簡単に破られるだろうな。
As with any meta, the Ardent Sensor abusers soared in LP, many support players of which gaining majorly inflated rates of LP relative to skill. Equally, a major inflation of egos in solo queue was reported, as that 600 Janna games this season player failed to see the irony in telling her ADC that he did nothing all game, while standing still next to a tower and typing for the entire time. Seriously, no, these players are they actually thought they were doing something. Like, they thought, seriously. Still though, if I had a choice between playing against a Misfortune Ashe bot lane, where they're both running comment and trying to run me out of town faster than hell no, to the no, or playing in a 2v1 lane against the enemy ADC and the Janna with lower APM than my grandmother who's been dead for the last 10 years, I think I know exactly which I'd rather pick. Many of our beloved champions were reworked this year, but most controversially of all, our stalwart protector Galio was reworked from a goofy looking gargoyle to the personification of what North Korea actually think nuclear arms look like, solidifying the suspicion of players everywhere that Riot has pretty much as good an idea of what the hell they're doing as any of us. Let's make him tanky. Let's also make his Q literally obliterate you in a quarter of a second from full health. Good idea, Riot. Good job, guys. Fucking genius. Mapengu was released to the applause of probably really nobody at first, but being the trendsetter that I was, I not only embraced it, but monetized it on my Twitch platform, making people pay $4.99 a month so that they can use my emote to greet any number of women on the IRL section. IP was reworked into Blue Essence and was no longer gained from actually just playing games, instead being earned by leveling up to a now seemingly infinite number of levels, leaving pretty much everyone a little bit confused as to how the hell any of this actually works. Just one more step in Riot's agenda to turn League of Legends into Overwatch. On that note, despite the leveling system only being out for a few months, the first player in the world to hit level 300 has been revealed and is aptly named No Life Raphael, promptly putting a solid end to our eternal question of, do we have too much free time? No. No, we don't. This man does. But you're good, so don't worry. And of course, how could we forget about the new rune pages? No longer having to buy quints that cost literally 8,000 IP per rune to fill our pages. All of that has just been scrapped in favor of just reworking the mastery tree, but not actually really giving us much else. Leona players rejoiced everywhere, as now with absolutely zero defensive options for carries, they were able to basically solo carry every single game, 1v1ing mid laners and AD carries to their heart's content. Zoe also teleported onto the Rift this season, and that's pretty much all I really want to say about that one. So let's just leave that there. I mean, she doesn't even need to hit her E, and she just puts you to sleep. Doesn't make any sense. It's like, oh, you missed your skill shot, but it's fine because you can still hit it. It just lingers there, and it doesn't even get a weakened version. It just does the same thing, but it doesn't even get a weakened sleep. You literally get the full duration, even if you fucking miss. Ornn was also released this season, and I'll be honest, parts of this script are starting to give me a little PTSD. There was also Cho'Gath, who was one-shotting every carry in the game. Warwick was reworked, making him, oh god. There was Urgot, who went from this goofy-looking chap to Pacific Rim, and Evelyn, who's just completely changed the rating of the game. Ah, fuck. Worlds 2017 rolled around, and what a surprise, the Koreans won again. No, not those ones, the other ones. Generally a snorefest, but it sets up pretty nicely for All-Stars 2017. Time of the year when we can watch all of our favourite players from all of our favourite regions participate in show matches for the community to rejoice to, only to get to the 1v1 show matches and be met with literally just 10 minutes of a laning phase, except there were no supports this time.
For the fourth trade, but he has to be careful. So he gets the move speed with that fourth auto, and then really needs to kind of back up because you're also getting additional move speed on the boots because you have percentage move speed from that. So
whoa,
you can actually,
whoa, he got a minion. He got another minion. Wow, people actually watched this. And finally, to cap off my season for me, I played the last week of Season 7 for 12 to 16 hours a day. I got Plat 1 74 LP, and then I tilted all the way down to Plat 3 before the end, and I didn't get Diamond. And I probably won't get it next year either, because this preseason is literally never going to end. Why don't you let me know down in the comments section what your favorite or your worst thing about 2017 in League of Legends was, and hopefully you're luckier than I was this season, and you get the rank that you wanted. I mean, you probably won't, because, you know, Apes and solo queue, am I right? And there's also, you know, the poke meta, and stuff. I mean, it's like, you know, I always talk about, like, you know, like, Lux and stuff, and just, like, you know, she's just about her fucking full AP, and it's just, like, all these things, and, like, Zyra can just, like, miss most of her spells, and but her plans do, like, all this damage, and then, like, you know, it's, like, I mean, even, like, fucking, like, Zoe can go bot lane, and she just, like, sleeps in, and you just go, like, one shot and stuff, and it's just, like, I mean, like, fucking Ornn as well, he's such a pain in the ass, like, fucking, like, is this still recording? Oh, have a happy new year, guys. See you later.